Hi guys, welcome back to Love from the Kitchen. Hello friends, it's good to be back and to talk with you again. Today we were at the market and we found something unique to us. We don't see these very often and I'd like to show them to you. They are really massive onions and these are called sweet candy onions. They're about twice the size of a normal onion of that type. So here's the red one, and even larger is the yellow one I've got here. These onions are just absolutely massive. I don't have a regular size onion to compare with. However, let me see, this blade is about 3 inches. So this onion's about 4 inches tall and about 5 to 6 inches wide and about 4 inches tall. Really big. So they say it's a sweet candy onion is a variety, and the benefit to this onion is that it resists. I started to say some things that weren't quite factual, so I'm putting the facts on the screen so you can see them now. Sorry for this little correction in the video. Also, it's not supposed to be hot, it's supposed to be sweet. So we are going to taste test that. I'm going to cut it this way, and then I'm going to turn it and cut it this way. This is a juicy onion, I'll tell you that. And we're going to give it a cut right here. Now see this skin? I don't want this skin. I don't want that darkness. It don't taste good. It'll taste bitter. There we go. Now we've got some onion here. Let's give it a taste. Well, I gotta tell you, that ain't sweet at all. That's hot. Whoa, that was really hot. Not a sweet onion. A good one, not sweet. Okay, so we've done a little bit. I've added another camera, and I also went ahead and processed that other onion, the red onion. Half of it I put in this baggie, and now this freezer baggie would be better than a regular one. The reason being, if you keep them in a storage bag a long time, the oils from the onion will start to leak out and it'll smell your refrigerator. This is what was left of that red onion, and I chopped it up, put it in here, ready for use. So this container is a lunch meat container. But the trick is when you buy these lunch meats in these containers, make sure it says microwavable. I don't know if you can read that on camera, and dishwasher safe on top rack. So these are really good for storage containers. And you can freeze in them too. We've done that. So we're going to process now this yellow onion, and hopefully it's sweeter and not as hot as that red one. That red one was not a sweet or candy or anything related to that. I set up this other camera, one reason, because I want you to catch my reaction. That other one didn't get to. Now I'm already getting heat in the eyes on this puppy. Oops, there it goes. And yeah, I'm not thinking this one's going to be too sweet. So here's some pieces on that camera. Let's get one that was in there a little ways, a little meatier. Now again, I'm an onion fan. I like all kinds of onions. Well, it's a little tough. It's hot. Yeah. Huh. Let me tell you what, guys. Um, I'm used to hot onion. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I need a drink of water. That's making my eyes water. Okay. Well, sweet candy onions, they're not. Something's wrong with that deal. I don't know. The farmer told stories to the grocery store or what, but that's a hot onion. Not any sweeter or any more different than a smaller version of itself. So that was really a big disappointment. But regardless, we're going to slice this yellow onion up. I'll do the same thing. I'll put half of it in the storage bag, half of it I'll slice and put in a container. And then we're going to make some tri-tip tacos with some sauteed yellow onion on them. Okay? How's that sound? So let me go ahead and clean this up a little bit. You won't notice hardly a pause in the action. Just a little flick of the camera, and we'll be moving on to our cooking shots. Okay? Okay, now moving along, the onions have already been all prepped and ready. What we've done is sliced them up. Some of them, half of the yellow onion, we sliced up and put it on the cutting board. And we're going to fry that in here. The other half that was sliced is in a plastic container, just like the red onion. And then the half that isn't cut up yet is in a baggie in the refrigerator. Okay, so we're all prepped as we go along. And to save time on the video, then I've uh, done some prep work and we'll move right along. Okay, the microwave's telling me my pan's up to heat. I'm going to use some canola oil. I like canola oil. Some people don't. They think it's got problems. You can use whatever oil you want. That's fine. We're going to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in here. If you have a cast iron, you might need a little more oil. If you have a old skillet like ours, I need 2 or 3 tablespoons. If you have a really good non-stick skillet, then maybe 1 tablespoon, just a little bit of whatever oil you prefer to use. Okay, now we've got this cut up onion. I'm just going to put it in here, and it's not technically cut right. It's different lengths and different thicknesses. I'll take the hit on that one. I wasn't really concerned with uniformity on this. I'm just going to cook these down and reduce them. And once they get reduced, then we're going to make some steak tacos. Yeah, tri-tip with grilled onion. Okay, so at this point, what I've done, because I want all this to kind of get done at the same time, I've put I pushed the onions to one side, and I've put the tri-tip down here, and then I laid the tortillas on top because they need to get hot too, but I want them to heat slowly, not on direct heat. So we're just going to lay those on top of the onions, and they're kind of steaming. That's going to liven them back up and refresh them. And then I'm going to get a plate to put them on. There, we'll put that plate right there. And then we will keep turning these because there we go. That tri-tip's getting hot. We want it to release and relax. Get good and chewable. This is going to be so yummy. Okay. We are tortillas steaming away over the onions. And let's check our tortillas. They're getting nice and hot, so we're going to lay one there. By doing this too, it's going to keep them from cracking. And we're going to stir these onions. They're getting caramelized in here. And we don't want to overcook this meat where it'll really get tough. So we're going to put a little there. Oops. I'll put a little there. I'm going to keep cooking these onions a little bit. Now I'm going to get a little bit of spring mix. We use this, oops, camera, 50-50 spring mix on so many things. We put it on our tacos. We eat it as a salad. Whenever we need or want green vegetation, we like the mixture in there. A little arugula, a little spinach. It just gives it a little bit of freshness. I'm going to turn that fire off. I'm going to get the tongs out here. Tongs. And then we're going to put some onions on these tacos. Just like that. And we're going to put a little salsa. Not too much. You want the flavors to all complement each other, not overwhelm. Okay. And there we go. I got to get that plate off the burner. Back here. It's not touching any plastics. There we go. We have our tacos. And these are tri-tip tacos with spring mix and grilled onions and a little paste picante sauce. Now it's time for a taste test. And see, this taco shell, because I heated it up, made it stretchy and made it so it won't tear or break apart. I'll hold it up here for a photo shoot for the bite. Mmm. 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 Mm. That tri-tip was so tender, just bite right through it. That corn tortilla is just soft, and the flavor of that corn, that masa, those grilled onions, it's so good in there. A little bit of freshness from the leaves, the lettuce. Really good. One more bite. Mm. Mm-hmm. You know, you see something at the store, get an idea, trying to have a image in your head of what you keep in the fridge at home, so you'll be ready for an opportunity like this. Now, granted, the only thing we had here was the tortillas and the spring mix. But first I saw the onions. I thought, oh, those look good. I want to see if they're sweet. That was the first thing, to see if they're sweet. And then I'm like, what can I do with these onions? And then I saw the tri-tip, and I said, oh, there we go. We got lettuce and homemade corn tortillas at home. We're going to do tacos. And so we just bring it home, and you see the whole process of how to make it. It was actually pretty easy, not real time consuming. Um, so I really hope that you give it a try and do something like this at your home. Just a different variation on tacos. There's so many different things you can do with tacos. So many different ingredients you can put into them to make them good. Traditional tacos are meat and tortillas. And sometimes you throw in some potatoes, sometimes you throw in some onions, grilled vegetables, like a fajita mix, into a homemade tortilla. That's a taco. So, totally. Thank you for joining us. I hope you like this video. Give us a like. Please subscribe. Give us a comment. Let us know what you think, and share this video with your friends. We really appreciate it. Have a blessed day.